or tweet at LBC. Beverley Chambers is a qualified counsellor specialising in relationship issues, and she joins me now. Beverley, hello.
Hello, Sheila. Thanks for having me on the show.
My pleasure. I suppose time is a great healer, isn't it?
Absolutely. It may not start out that way, but it works its way through communication, if that's what the intention is of the couple.
How frequently do you see people aiming for amicable and then ending, for a time anyway, in all-out war?
By the time they've come to me, it's because it's been all-out war.
Okay.
And they want to reach an amicable conclusion. So hence, a lot of it boils down to communication. It's miscommunication, misunderstandings, and they get caught up in so much emotional stuff that they're not listening anymore. And hence, when they come to me, it's really me summarising what's being said, and it does help a lot.
Are you brought into these situations during mediation, for example, in divorces, that kind of thing?
Yes, in the sense that when they've some come to me have gone through that process and it hasn't worked so well, and then they've decided to then try again, and hence I will be part of that link.
Yeah. And when you say emotion gets in the way, are people aware that that's happening, or are they blinded by their emotion as well?
They're blinded most of the time. They're not aware, because it'd be something as simple as going to watch football instead of spending time with the kids and family at Pacific time, or vice versa, going shopping. And because they do so many other things, they may not recognise that it's got to such a point where they're not hearing, not compromising, and they can get quite upset and angry, and they're not aware that that's clouding the judgment of everything else.
Do you believe, perhaps not the couples that you see who are trying to reach some accommodation, but do you believe that some people just say, do you know what, it's the end, I don't like you, I don't want to see you, I don't want a continuing relationship with you, apart from the formalities of you seeing the children, get used to it? Do you think that's workable? Or do you think if you have children, you have to show you have to show some of the softness that you used to have together, even if you're faking it? You have to show that for the children.
I think it's important that your focus is the child, and that you are have pleasantries with each other, and you're kind to each other.
Manners.
However, you don't actually, yes, absolutely, you don't have to get on, because maybe someone's had an affair, other issues come into play. However, if your focus should be the child, then you should be amicably kind to each other and reasonable. But that doesn't always happen. They use children, unfortunately, as pawns in their issues, which is an unfortunate scenario, but it does happen.
And I mentioned how, Hollywood publicists present a breakup. Do you often read those statements and think, yeah, nice try, give it a few weeks?
Well, to be honest, I don't pay that much attention. I really think majority of it is just about selling papers and magazines, and you never really get the full story. So I would say the one that struck out me the most was Paltrow, when she said uncoupling. That was the first time I really paid attention to the fact that she had acknowledged that the relationship had come to an end, but it wasn't necessarily a total end, but they were no longer a couple.
See, I thought she got... I mean, it's so easy. You see, it's so easy. People poke fun at Gwyneth Paltrow because she's so healthy and so this and so that. But actually, she's accurate, isn't she, in that description?
Yeah,
it is because to be a couple, particularly when you're married and have children, so many links in your life are bound together, and it is almost like unchaining those, separating those links, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And I think she, like you said, people do sort of laugh at her or about her, but I felt that she'd hit the nail on the head. It wasn't about them. It was about the fact that they had other things, other links, children, spent so many years together, but they were no longer a couple, and I felt that was quite honest.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, because it is, the reason it feels so awful when you split with somebody is because there are real emotional ties, and you do have to uncouple each one of them before you can feel fully yourself again.
Absolutely, totally, yeah, absolutely. You spent so much time, you spent so much together, you had children together, you plan a future together, and then when that uncrumbles, it creates so much, and you can either hold it and contain it for the benefit of the children without turning it into a tornado, basically, and bring the children up with you in that mess.
Looking at the Michael Sheen scenario and Kate Beckinsale and Sarah Silverman, I think he speaks the truth when he says that that's how they are, that they're fine. But you've got to be pretty secure in yourself, haven't you, to forge a friendship with the stepmother, say. That sounds very old-fashioned the way I said it. The stepmother. It's like panto. It's that time of year. But yeah, to be confident and secure enough to know that actually, perhaps particularly the new person in the threesome, because she has to trust that the presence of the former wife or the former partner isn't going to be in the relationship in a harmful way, doesn't she?
Yes, yeah. I mean, there is that fear, especially if you're getting on well with your ex. There can be, not in all cases, but you can be slightly insecure if you're not secure enough to think that there is still a spark there, and that can create problems in itself. But yes, it can work, and it does happen.
Thank you, Beverley. Great to talk to you. Have an amicable Christmas. Have a very happy Christmas. Thank you for coming on. Beverley Chambers, qualified counsellor who specialises in relationship issues. Elaine knows a thing or two about relationship issues, calling from Hackney. Hello, Elaine.
Hello.